Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Tuesday, June 14th, 2016, around 3:44 in the afternoon in Billerica, Massachusetts. A perfect 10-day out today, with being in the 70s, low humidity, a little bit breezy, but we could manage that. And it's going to get warm again over the next few days in the northeast part of the United States, but no heat and humidity. Maybe next week. Some news to report. It's Happy National Corset Day, and also the TV series Curb Your Enthusiasm, starring Larry David's going to be returning to HBO for a ninth season. The last episodes of Curb Your Enthusiasm aired 6 years ago, so that's great news. Also, some bad news for the Dallas Cowboys. Running back Darren McFadden needed elbow surgery after an accident at his house. He could miss 2 or more months and could miss the season opener. There's been a lot of rumors going around that the Minnesota Timberwolves are interested in Jimmy Butler. But to get Jimmy Butler from the Chicago Bulls, they would have to give up a draft pick, probably the number 5th draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Also, there's been rumors that Chicago Bulls are actively shopping Derrick Rose around. And sad news to report in the world of music and WWE, singer Chris Warren passed away suddenly at the age of 49. Chris is known to many WWE fans of singing the theme song of DX and Triple H's My Time. So prayers to his family. And that's about it on the news. My second video blog subject of the day is about my take on cord cutting. Cord cutting is cutting off cable television. Over the past several years, many Americans have been cutting the cord in cable TV and watching television from other sources, mainly through computers, tablets, the phones, and the regular TV with an antenna. The reason why more and more people are driving the cable out because of the high price of cable. A minimum package for cable roughly is at least $90 a month, and you just get the basic channels that are in your market, plus maybe a few cable channels, the most popular ones like CNN and ESPN and USA and TBS and TNT and a few others. And sometimes there's expanded packages that include specialty channels and premium channels like all the HBO channels and all the Showtime channels and all the movie channels and all the sports channels, your regional sports networks, and plus, MLB network, NHL network, NBA TV, golf channel, etc., etc. And sometimes these packages cost well over $200 a month, and many people don't watch all these channels, and about 50% of them just is an endless cycle of reruns after reruns after reruns that you probably see 4, 5, 6 times a day. And over the past several years, new services like Netflix and Hulu and Amazon TV and Apple TV and Yahoo TV and other kinds of cable providers, computer providers are popping up, and they're charging very low fees. Some of them, they're only charging $9.99 a month to watch their programming on there, and that's a great deal for people also, people don't have time to watch television too much regularly, so that's why they have these services. And plus, with these cable networks, they're starting to lose the pinch, and some of them are going into the over-the-top service, like HBO's doing that for $14.95 a month. But you have to subscribe to HBO on your cable package. If you don't, you're not getting it. Also, Showtime's doing that. Other cable networks are doing that as well, but others cannot because they have rerun rights, which they can't run streaming because they do not own the right. They're not produced by the company that owns the cable network, so they have to black it out. And many of the cable networks are losing big time money because of it, because of the subscription fees, and they have to charge an arm and a leg. And what I think about cord cutting, it's a matter of business these days. Many people just don't want to shell out so much money for cable for channels they're not getting. This proposal like a la carte where you could not want a channel that is included in the package to black it out, but you still have to pay for it, which I don't think it's right. And I think there'll be more and more people cutting away cable television. I think maybe cable television could be in serious jeopardy within the next 5 to 10 years, unless if they start doing the streaming stuff over the internet. And the networks are doing it as well, but networks are over the air, and that's where the biggest advertisement dollar is. And it's just reality that cord cutting's happening. It's kind of a little sad, but cable providers should be having cheapen rates a little bit because of so many competitors. But competition is good, but they don't want to be lowering it. You won't see cable big time cable package $150, $200 a month at tops. Well over $200 in my opinion. You won't see that. And that's about it on that. My third and final video blog subject of the night is my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is LA Clippers point guard Chris Paul, who is also the NBA Players Association president. Keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Molly was beloved. WCCO accent has nice legs. Elizabeth Hart so stunning. She's the best. Amy Swensy's awesome. Bob Gibbs of ABC 11 has that sweet southern accent. And Linda Church is such a cool girl, and she's got nice legs. And in the words of the Patel last week, no bus. Bye.